see. Oh yeah, we should have time. Good, good.
Give me this.
Oh, well, thank you. You
You're
have it
welcome.
open for me. Look at that.
I'm gonna use my computer.
Okay.
You could switch it to
Yep,
the doc.
absolutely. Yep. So we're not keeping. Yeah, too bad you're not talking right after that. It's good. It's good. It's good. Opinions on the same topic. It's good. It's a good thing. What high school do you go to?
Amboy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the same thing where people would like take off school and stuff for that as well.
They did that in Pennsylvania a lot.
Yeah.
They did that in Pennsylvania. That was, yes.
Yeah, in Dixon we had like
Huge.
good 2 to 3 people that
Mhm.
probably personally knew who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have you, not yet, but like after the picture that I show, if you don't mind switching back to this. Just cause I don't have a blank slide, I was planning on using this, but
Oh,
I had
okay.
the printer wrong,
Just tell me what you want me to do and when.
so. Okay,
Say computer.cam,
All right.
computer.cam.
alright,
All right, so now it's on .cam and that's good for now.
perfect.
Okay, and you are recording.
I'm recording.
Fab.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Everyone should not be treated equally, alright? As a mom, I think participation awards are pretty much a joke, okay? It's making these kids feel like they can just show up and be paid or, you know, get an award, they just do whatever. And they're being coddled, is how I feel about it. We are, by giving these participation awards, we're essentially promoting an unrealistic, blissful ignorance of how the world works. You know, with school and everything else, you don't just show up and get an A, you have to work for it. We need to teach our kids this, okay? As future parents of the next generation, which in my survey, a lot of you had, well, most of you had said that you do plan on having kids. You're raising the next generation of people. We don't want a bunch of lazy people that whine and complain because they didn't get an A for sitting in class all day, every day. Like, it's just not how it works. We need to teach that these kids that our hard work does pay off. We should be definitely conditioning them for this. And as small children to adulthood, you are basically conditioning your children. You're as a parent, you're teaching these kids how life works, okay? I'm here today basically to discuss with you, future parents, the importance of teaching the kids that they're not always gonna succeed. Sometimes you fail in life, it's just life. Kids should be awarded for hard work. Participation awards are basically sending the wrong message. Today, many organizations are using trophies more or less as reminders of experiences instead of awards for, you know, doing well. And that's sending the wrong message to these kids. Society is being brought up that we're all winners. We're not. There's a lot of losers out there, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. We're just giving trophies for showing up. It's just ridiculous, and it's hurting these kids' perception on life. Ultimately, I feel like it's also helping make a generation of kids that are spoiled. These spoiled kids are growing up, they're becoming entitled adults that think they are owed something. I'm not exactly sure what, but they're growing up thinking this way. Participation trophies are altering kids' drive to improve. When you just hand somebody something and say, here you go, you're not having to work for it or anything, they're not wanting to improve. There's nothing making them try harder, making them practice, making them study. There's nothing there. They're just getting handed it. That's not how life works. I'm sure all of you know that you don't just get, every once in a while you get lucky, but it's not usually how it works. It's giving them no motive, it's conditioning the adolescent's thoughts in this way, it's teaching them that they can do the bare minimum to succeed. You can't. If you want to do good in life, you gotta work hard, you gotta try hard. It's stunning our children's internal motivation, and honestly, it's devaluing the kids that are working hard, the kids that are putting forth the effort, putting in the time, the work. They're seeing everyone else get a trophy too. As a 7-year-old, why do anything in the sport? Why even, why try academically? Why try in any way, shape, or form if the kid next to you just showed up and gets the same thing? I feel like this is basically just a symptom nowadays of parents being overprotective. I think we're just growing up and getting worse about coddling children and trying to protect them and all this anti-bullying stuff. And I'm not saying I'm like pro-bullying or anything, but it's just getting a little ridiculous. You hear the older generation, back in my day, this is how it was when you sucked, and it's not like that anymore. You get in trouble for saying things like that, and it's just crazy to me. When somebody is praised their entire life, you've got your kid and you're just, their whole life, oh, you're so good, you're just perfect. When they finally do grow up and they realize that you're gonna struggle, they struggle in school, they struggle at work, we're finding that they tend to blame other people. They give up and they blame other people. They blame their professor, they're blaming their boss, it's somebody else's fault all the time. And why? Why do they do this? It's because they're told they're special through their entire lives, and that's just ridiculous. According to Reason Magazine's Public Opinion in 2014, if you would just do the computer for me, please.
Yep.
When it comes to kids and their trophies, 57% of Americans think only the winning players should receive them. Another 40% thinks that all kids on a sports team should receive a trophy for their participation. I found this kind of sad. That's a lot of people that think you should just get a trophy for showing up. And that's just kind of showing you in the direction that we're going with this. This attitude that everyone deserves a trophy, like I said, not only affects the kids that are getting the trophy and teaching them that laziness is fine, but it's also affecting the kids that are doing their best and trying to succeed and, put in the effort. It's devaluing them. It's devaluing the awards, it's devaluing the work, the effort, it's not good. Now that I've talked about the issues in giving awards for simply participating, I kind of want to talk about a solution in which children grow up with the mentality of hard work pays off. I do believe that we should give awards. If you would just place the second one.
Cam?
Oh, sorry. That's not there. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. I just thought these were kind of funny, but I do believe that we should get awards for first, second, and third place. I do believe that we need to show kids that, you're doing well. First, second, third place should be congratulated, celebrated, recognized, and awarded. Parents should be trying to make the experience that these kids are doing and getting for them participating in everything, it should be the parents' job to make them want to do it, to praise the effort. You need to praise the effort, you need to make the function enjoyable. Like it should be enjoyable. That's the whole part of participating is, you get to do this. It's not, oh, you get an award for showing up. It's, oh, I get to go play this sport. It should be fun in itself. It should be an award in itself. It's really our job to mold these children. Participation, competition, teamwork, and enjoyment are what they should be working for. not some silly award because they showed up. We need to keep these kids humble. According to Dan Gold, sports psychologist, for rewards to work, they need to be earned. If you're trying to increase a kid's motivation, emphasize how fun it is to move or play ball. And then also, I thought this was interesting, but Susan Slavic, a journalist of the New York Times, was talking about how the Steelers linebacker, James Harrison, created a small social media firestorm when he posted that he wouldn't let his sons accept trophies for merely participating in sports. In fact, when he found out they had participation awards, he sent them back. We can't keep promoting this. It's not okay for the kids. It's not okay for these entitled adults. They're kids that are growing up to be entitled adults. I mean, I believe if we do our part to try and essentially kill the participation award, we may be able to get a little closer to a society that believes in working hard and to succeed. And with that, our possibilities could be endless. Thank you. I'm not sure if I want to go.
No, it's down. Yeah.
It's a screw.
Alright.